Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Let's talk politics today and let's talk about three states. Three states that may make a difference in 2024 elections. Let's get right into the show. So let's talk about three states, like I said before, that may make a difference in 2024 elections. The three states that I mentioned are Karnataka, going for election this year, Maharashtra, not technically supposed to go for election this year. The election is supposed to be in 2024, but one never knows under the circumstances. And third is Rajasthan, which is going for election this year. Now, if you look at Karnataka, Maharashtra and Rajasthan, all of these states put together constitutes of 101 seats in LokSabha. 101 out of 545 seats in LokSabha, roughly translating to 19% of seats in LokSabha. So that is how these three states are poised. Now, let's start with Karnataka and then we will come to our logic and our conclusion. So, in Karnataka, the total number of Lok Sabha seats are 28. In 2019, out of these 28 seats, Bharatiya Janata Party and its ally won 25 and 1. Allies won 1 and that is an independent candidate won 1 and Bharatiya Janata Party won 25. Congress won and JDS won. This is how the 28 seats, Lok Sabha seats, was bifurcated. That's Karnataka. Now, what is the difference between Karnataka of 2019 and Karnataka of 2024, you may ask? The difference between Karnataka of 2019 was that Karnataka of 2019 was a far more consolidated, far more robust and far more stronger Bharatiya Janata Party on ground. The Karnataka of 2024 doesn't look that way because senior leaders like Lakshman Sawadi, who was the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, has left them. Almost 10 sitting MLAs have not got tickets. So there is tremendous amount of disgruntled element right now as we speak in Bharatiya Janata Party camp. Workers are confused. Workers are demotivated, disillusioned. So somewhere down the line, the mood of Bharatiya Janata Party is very similar, if I may kind of draw a parallel, it is very similar to the mood of Congress in Punjab. Congress, when the Punjab election was going on, I remember Congress workers were in the same disillusionment what possibly Bharatiya Janata Party people are currently in Karnataka. So that's the difference. The point is, will Bharatiya Janata Party be able to get that same 25 plus 1, 26 seats out of the 28 seats this time? With this kind of a team, with this kind of the workers on ground, this kind of demotivated workers on ground is a question that really is going to be playing a very vital role in Bharatiya Janata Party's strategies when it comes to Karnataka and when it comes to South. It is going to play a very vital role. Because chances are, by the looks of it, currently Bharatiya Janata Party may not get that same kind of vigor, same kind of effort, same kind of popularity, same kind of wave that they got in 2024 currently. Unless and until there is something that Modi and Amit Shah does after the assembly election, because assembly election, by the looks of it, and also by a lot of polls and people who have done research and people who are doing research and a lot of people still feel that this time around it looks very pro Congress and JDS. It looks that Congress and JDS may take the state, but that's the polls. Now, unless and until something seriously happens, something seriously is done, neither is Bharatiya Janata Party going to come back in Karnataka, nor will Bharatiya Janata Party get the kind of seats it got in 2019. This is as far as Karnataka is concerned. Now, let us go to Maharashtra. Maharashtra, two things happened. One is the Bharatiya Janata Party along with Eknath Shinde, who was almost number 2 in Shiva Sena, Uddhav Sena, the United Shiva Sena, if I may call it, for this discussion, the United Shiva Sena, which was headed by Uddhav Thackeray, he and along with Bharatiya Janata Party pulled down the Mahavikas Aghadi government. Post which Uddhav Thackeray, because of Election Commission's judgment, lost Shiva Sena to Eknath Shinde. Of course, Supreme Court is still to give its verdict. So he lost his Uddhav Sena to Eknath Shinde. What really happened after that is, while a lot of politicians, I mean, Shiva Sainik sitting MLAs, MPs and corporators and all jumped to Eknath Shinde camp. They all jumped to Eknath Shinde. A lot of people jumped to Eknath Shinde camp. But the people remained with Uddhav Thackeray. The voters somehow are still with Uddhav Thackeray is what a lot of political analysts say. The sympathy wave for Uddhav Thackeray, because he lost his party, which was built by his father, he lost his symbol, all of this actually helped Uddhav Thackeray and actually made a not so powerful leader, that is Uddhav Thackeray, a not so powerful leader, a very, very prominent and possibly the opposition face of Maharashtra. That's what this particular incident did for Uddhav Thackeray. Shiva Sena became a formidable force because Shiva Sena always needed somebody's support. They either needed Bharatiya Janata Party's support always for the last 25-26 years, and after that, this time around, they needed Mahavikas Aghadi, Congress and NCP support. So they already needed a crutch to stand in Maharashtra, but by the looks of it, Shiva Sena now is turning into a very formidable party, formidable force in Maharashtra. And thanks to that government being pulled down. Thanks to the fact that Eknath Shinde taking away the symbol and the party and the name and all of that. Thanks to that. Now, this is very different. This has changed a lot of things in Maharashtra. Lot of experts say that, listen, you know what? If there is an election today, there is a chance that Mahavikas Aghadi may come back to power. Lot of experts say that. But then Bharatiya Janata Party is not going to keep quiet, are they? So they are also doing their own kind of politicking that's happening in the state. Ajit Pawar, who is the number 2 in NCP, Sharad Pawar's nephew, he again has shown inclination of joining Bharatiya Janata Party, or at least joining. So it's too early for one to say, but he has shown inclination. He has been giving statements for Bharatiya Janata Party, benefiting Bharatiya Janata Party, and there is a rumor that he may possibly align with Bharatiya Janata Party. So that's there. People like Tatkare, people like Praful Patel, who are hardcore loyalists of NCP. These people are looking at Bharatiya Janata Party. Why? Even Sharad Pawar, one is not very clear as to which direction is Sharad Pawar taking NCP to. So that too is unclear. So that's happening at one end. But at another end, Sharad Pawar joining BJP will be slightly difficult, will be even dangerous. Because mind you, Sharad Pawar's interest today is Supriya Sule, his daughter. Let's be very clear about it. Now, Supriya Sule, who has been a very prominent, who has been a star parliamentarian all this while, has been talking about BJP, has been taking BJP on all these years. All of a sudden, she now going and aligning with BJP, will that do good for her career? I am sure Sharad Pawar will think about this before he joins BJP. And if Sharad Pawar doesn't join BJP, whether it is Ajit Pawar, Praful Patel or whatever, joining BJP or aligning with BJP will not, when I am saying joining BJP, I mean aligning with BJP. I don't think the concept is joining BJP, but aligning with BJP will not really matter. Why? Because end of the day, like I always say, I continue to say, and I am saying it now, that Sharad Pawar equals to NCP, NCP equals to Sharad Pawar. Whoever says whatever, till such time that Sharad Pawar wants, nothing moves in NCP. Period. No MLA, no worker is ever going to align with anybody else till such time that Sharad Pawar wants. He still has that clout. and NCP is leaderless without Sharad Pawar. There is no clear number two, and there is no popular leader, or there is nobody who can drag all the MLAs and all. As on now, it doesn't look that way. It is, and to my mind, it is not possible either. So finally, if there is a move, if there is a split, like I said last time when Ajit Pawar went and joined hands with Devendra Fadnavis to form the government, Devendra Fadnavis got sworn in as the chief minister, Ajit Pawar got sworn in as the deputy chief minister. We said it then, and I say it now, that if it has to happen, if it has happened, then it is with the blessings of Sharad Pawar. Sharad Pawar has agreed to it, therefore that split happened. Otherwise, Ajit Pawar on his own cannot do this, cannot make this happen. I say the same thing now. Coming back to Maharashtra. Maharashtra has 48 seats. It is the second largest after Uttar Pradesh. 48 Lok Sabha seats, out of which last year, that is 2019, my apologies, last time, Bharatiya Janata Party got 23 out of the 48 seats. Shiva Sena, who was part of Bharatiya Janata Party then, who is technically part of Bharatiya Janata Party now also, but the Shiva Sena is different now. Shiva Sena got 18 seats, NCP got 4, Indian National Congress 1, AIM 1, and 1 independent. This is how the 48 seats were distributed. Now the problem is Shiva Sena, like I told you, is split. Shinde camp, how much of these 18 seats will go to Shinde camp, or how much Shinde camp would get as a unit, is a question mark. As on now, Uddhav Thackeray is rising. The sympathy wave for Uddhav Thackeray is rising, and there is no question about it. Shiva Sena is becoming a very formidable, Uddhav Thackeray Shiva Sena is becoming a very formidable force. So this is going to be a big difference. Mind you, all of this is going to minus from the comfortable position that Bharatiya Janata Party was sitting in. So these are the seats that they may have to be very careful about. One doesn't know how NCP, the numbers that NCP will end up getting end of 2024, and INC will end up getting after 2024. Because obviously they have all hit the rock bottom. The only place they will go now is upwards. So Maharashtra is going to be a place where one needs to wait and watch, because this is going to get very interesting. So this is as far as Maharashtra is concerned. Now let us get to one last, and that is Rajasthan. Rajasthan last time around 25 Lok Sabha seats, out of which 24 went to Bharatiya Janata Party, 1 to RLP, Congress 0. This was 2019 story. Now mind you, currently things are very equally poised. Equally poised because while Congress is into anti-incumbency there, and there is a lot of tremendous amount of infighting. What is happening in Karnataka with Bharatiya Janata Party is happening in Rajasthan with Congress. Something similar. Sachin Pilot wants to be the leader of Rajasthan, but Sachin Pilot is not willing to internalize the fact that he is not as popular in Rajasthan as Ashok Gehlot. Sachin Pilot is not willing to internalize the fact that more MLAs are with Ashok Gehlot than with him. He is not willing to internalize that. He is behaving like a kid who wants the toy at any cost. Nahi milega wo. Because end of the day, the way democracy works, the way parliament works, is when a person has MLAs supporting him. If the MLAs are not supporting him, then what does one do? And if the MLAs were supporting him, then the MLAs would have walked out with him when he tried it in 2020, July of 2020, when he tried to walk away and, join BJP, and then it failed, and, all of that. The MLAs would have walked with him. Nahi hua na. Nahi hua, but he is not willing to understand that. He wants to be the CM. Now, that's where Sachin Pilot is. This time around, I don't think BJP is very interested in Sachin Pilot. That too is a fact. Now let us look at Ashok Gehlot. Ashok Gehlot is a man who loves power. He was asked to be the president of Congress. He said, nothing doing, chief minister banne ka hai. I will not be president because I have to resign chief minister. No. Because Congress thought we can have the cake and eat it too. Take Ashok Gehlot, make him the president of Congress, and then make Sachin Pilot the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. So both happy. This was Congress's idea, but aisa kuch hua nahi. Gehlot said nahi jayega. So Gehlot somewhere down the line is very, very adamant about the chair that he is sitting in. Everything else for him is secondary. The chair is primary. So that's where he stands. Now, the thing, why I said this state is going to be important. If Congress, and now another important factor is Kamal Nath has come in, and Kamal Nath is trying to now kind of bring about a unification between Sachin Pilot and Mr. Gehlot. Now, it's very ironical. Kamal Nath couldn't save his own state, that is Madhya Pradesh, which Mr. Sindhya took it away from him. So he couldn't save his own state. Now he's here to save Rajasthan. But theek hai, chalo. Now, if this works and they come together, and by some stroke of luck, if everything unites, if they come together, if Congress unites and they fight strong this time, chances are that 24 seats that Bharatiya Janata Party got in Lok Sabha in 2019, that may not remain as is. That may have some dents. May not be significant. I'm not saying from 24 they will come to 4. Aisa kuch nahi hoga. But it will definitely have a dent in that 24 seats, that solidity that they had in 2019. It is bound to cause some dent to that solidity. And that's why Rajasthan becomes so important. Now, what happens is, if 20% or 19% in this case, 19%, 101 seats out of 145 seats, if you find that there is loss, most of the places, the loss seems to be going to Bharatiya Janata Party, most of these places. If that happens, then it is definitely going to cause a concern for Bharatiya Janata Party's magic number. They are hoping to get 400, but I am talking about even getting 303, what they got in 2019. That magic number may have a problem. Now, the thing is, that doesn't mean that therefore you don't achieve 200 and 303, Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't get to come back to power in 2024. Waisa sab nahi hone wala hai. They still, at the moment, looks comfortable. And at the moment, they look as if, things are going to be going their way. But concerns are emerging. And these are real concerns. That's the point I wanted to get to your notice. And till I see you next time, that's tomorrow at 10. Namaskar.